Okay, here's a clutch of eggs. I found these in the debris from Hurricane Francine. It's doing some cleanup. You get bobbers, whiskey bottles, plastic bottles, light bulbs, condoms, ice chests, flip-flops, fishing reels, just tons of crap, pieces of dock. And then these were, each one of these was probably about 15-20 feet apart, and I'd never seen these before with storm debris, but I think these are alligator eggs. And here's what the weight is: 78, 101, 66, and 75, and this is the length this way. So this guy is really heavy. This one here has no mass at all in it. So these are either some type of big heron or they're alligator eggs. And so they floated up in the marsh grass that's over here. There's the weights. Marsh grass looks like this, which is needle rush. It's got a needle on the end here, very sharp. He's got a bunch of crap here. It's kind of disgusting. You get pieces of dock, tons of wood. I've already pulled most of it out, and you get just piles of junk. So this is fairly well cleaned up, at least the big stuff. It's kind of dangerous because you get needles, medical needles, you get lots of boards. Biggest risk is you get, this board doesn't have it, but you get boards with nails like this that stick up. It'll puncture your foot. So when people build docks or a pier breaks, this stuff just floats around. That's some old creosote board there. So this is a mystery. If anybody has any opinions, this is on a back bay, southern Mississippi, right after Hurricane Francine. This one seems like it's got loose inside. The one that's got no mass to it. So I've heard these are a double shell. First I thought they were fishing floats. Normally you see bobbers. They look pretty beefy. So I'm going to go put these in a pile over there. The biggest alligator I've seen here is about 9 feet years ago. There's a little 6 foot one that's around, and a bunch of little 2 and 3 foot ones. The peak winds we had here were only about, I think they're about 50 miles an hour. It's a tropical storm in this area. Got about, probably about 4 feet above mean tide. And I really have never seen alligator eggs by hand, but they look like giant hen's eggs. There's the data. Here we got low battery. These are not box turtle eggs. If there is, I'm in trouble. This is a Harbor Freight scale, pretty good. This is what the marsh debris looks like when I've already fished out the bigger stuff. You get glass bottles, lots of styrofoam. This is kind of dangerous to walk on because you can get a piece of board will go right through your foot. There's a clump of marsh grass, bulrush that came up on the yard. There's some, a lot of driftwood, just a lot of crap. Get tons of this, just treated wood junk. So if you go over that with a mower or bush hog, that'll tear the blade up. There's a lot of total crap that you gotta fish through.